Hello YouTube and welcome to the shop. Today we're doing a bit of a collaboration with my mate MunkSea, who was kind enough to 3D print for me these leather stamps and send them to me all the way from Australia. Cheers Monk. There's a whole lot of tutorials on how to make these kind of 3D printed leather stamps. So I'm not going to go into that, one because I don't really know, and two, I don't have a 3D printer. But there are loads of 3D printing YouTube channels and loads of tutorials on how to make your own stamps with a 3D printer. Today we're going to focus on the actual printing these onto a piece of leather aspect of it. We're going to print on one of them onto a leather wallet that I made. There's a link right here and in the description down below on how to make your very own leather wallet, which requires no sewing. There's a free template along with that video, so go check it out right after this video is done. We're also going to need some water. I've got some wooden blocks here, some nice hardwood and thick hardwood blocks, and a press that I built ages ago, which is basically just a piece of metal along here with a thread in it, and then this is basically a massive screw, and you turn it and it presses. Alternatively, you could use a bench vise if that's all you got. You want to sandwich your work in between two pieces of wood so you don't mangle up your leather. So the first step is we need to wet the leather where we're going to put our stamp on. This helps the leather retain the stamp that you press onto it. It's weird, this leather that I used to make this wallet out of is kind of, it's treated, I think it's kind of oiled or something. So I'm going to try and put some water on the outside, and I might even try and open it up the inside there where it's not treated or it's not oiled, and put some water on the inside as well, just to properly wet this piece of leather. And like I said, it's kind of oiled, so it hasn't been soaking in too great from this side, but now that I've got it kind of saturated from the back as well, it seems to be good, and you can definitely tell the difference. This has become a lot more soft, a lot more stretchy than this side, which is still much tougher. So I think we're getting there. It did take more water than I thought it would though. Now, because we're also working with a wallet where it's got 3 layers technically, here and here, two there, there's a bunch of different layers, so it's not quite a uniform thickness almost. You can feel that it's thicker in places. What I'm going to do is when I put it in the press, I'm going to open it up, put it in flat like this. I've cut out a little bit of PVC foam board, which is not like the foam board you buy at a craft store really. It's tough on the edges. It's not paper covered foam board. This is stuff that you'd see signs made out of, like for rent signs or for sale signs almost. Not the corrugated stuff, mind you, but other signs. This is basically where that's most often used. This looks kind of dirty, but that's just because I was welding near it. Anyway, cut that out, so that's going to be a little insert in there, and that will just keep this side one layer thick and hopefully give some support on the back. So slide that in. Range where we're going to have our wee stamp. One last little brushing of water. I'll put that right about there. Now we've got to chuck it into the press. So with this press, all the pressure is right on this one point there, and I've gone through quite thick chunks of wood and split some as well, because all the pressure is really concentrated in one point. So I'm going to use a whole bunch of nice, thick, hard wooden blocks in here. This is going to be the first one. We're going to put our leather in there, our wallet in there. Then we're going to have 2 more on top of that, just to try to spread that pressure out. Now we've got our thing, and we're going to put it this way around. We're going to put on our first block. Slide it down. I want this kind of as central to the pressure as possible. That looks good. Slide that down on top. And 2 more. I need to open this up a bit. There we go. There we have it. Now, for the moment of truth. What do you think, Monk? Do you reckon your 3D prints can stand up to the pressure? I reckon it'll be fine. Oh shit. That is on there pretty damn tight now, so gonna leave that overnight, try and let the leather dry out a bit. All right, we're back. It's the next day. It's the moment of truth. Let's undo this and see if it's worked at all. Oh shit, come on. too weak. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Here we go. It looks so far like the stamp has held up pretty damn good, and look at that! Nice one, Mr. MunkSea! That's a hell of a stamp right there. The UT. And wow, I'm really impressed, dude. That is incredible. The clamping force on that clamp, that was done up real tight. I mean, you saw I struggled to get that off there, and with the helix screw kind of thing and the amount of force that you can get off of that is really incredible. That must have been, I reckon, quite a lot of force. And the stamp is absolutely fine. There's not even any delamination on it or anything. That is sweet. And it kind of, you can see on camera, look at that. Kind of stamped into the board here. But that's great, that's perfect. That's exactly why I put that in there. Ah. That worked really, really well. That worked far better than I thought it was going to work, to be perfectly honest. Far, far better than I thought it would. Wicked. Smells good. We've got our stamp done. It worked out really great. Far better than I ever expected. I think that the wetting the leather obviously really helped, and putting in the PVC foam core backing that really helped as well. I hope this video has helped you, and a big thanks to Mr. MunkSea for helping me out with printing these awesome 3D stamps. There's a whole bunch more here. I'm really looking forward to using them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.